This morning on Week Tracking That
with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. It's March 8th, and yes, I am back in studio this morning, but it wasn't a bad day outside for America's Greatest Heart Run and Walk. Meteorologist James DeFazio is in the Weather Center tracking spring-like temperatures once again today. I mean, it is downright balmy out there.
Yes, and it's going to stay that way for the next couple of days.
Beautiful.
We're actually going to see near record level warmth as we head into the beginning of next week. We're talking low to mid 60s, and if we can get to the mid 60s, if we can get to 64, 65 degrees, which is very possible Tuesday and Wednesday, that would be record-breaking warmth. Taking a look at downtown Utica this morning, we saw plenty of rainfall overnight last night, late last night and overnight. Really reduced the snowpack almost down to nothing but snowbanks in the city of Utica. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing drier air has settled in and will continue to be in place for the remainder of the day today. 42 with cloudy skies at Griffith and Rome. A little breezy this morning. This will slowly tick down as the day progresses. It's not going to be quite as breezy as 20-mile-per-hour gusts. A little bit of patchy fog this morning in certain locations, especially in elevated areas. Just be aware of that if you're heading out. Temperatures are in the 40s across New York State, and we're going to climb up into the upper 40s. Clouds actually decrease during the mid-afternoon. We get a little bit of sunshine before the sun sets. Coming up, we'll take a look at the entirety of your really spring-like forecast. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. The Red Cross is
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. We're tracking the calm behind the storm. We had plenty of heavy rainfall last night and overnight, and now we're seeing drier conditions settle into central New York. Take a look at downtown Utica, where it is mostly cloudy, and we're going to start the day mostly cloudy. And it's going to be mostly cloudy for the entirety of the morning and the beginning of the afternoon. We're not going to finish the day that way. We're going to finish the day with partly sunny skies. Taking a look at what we're tracking, it's slightly cooler today, but dry. Near record warmth arrives early next week. And then March-like weather returns at the end of next week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry now. We saw some showers earlier this morning. They have since moved off to the east. We are now seeing drier conditions, which will settle in for the remainder of the day. 42 with cloudy skies at Griffith and Rome. Still a strong breeze, a west breeze at 18 miles per hour, making it feel all the way down like 34 degrees. Tonight's sunset, 7:01 p.m. That hasn't been adjusted yet. Yes, we are over to 7 p.m. sunsets after the time change this morning. Temperatures around the state this morning are in the 40s. We're going to see temperatures today climb into the upper 40s for highs. We've been monitoring rivers, creeks, and streams due to snow melt and heavy rainfall, and we're not seeing any current issues aside from the Oriskany Creek in Kirkland. The Oriskany Creek in Kirkland in Route 5, that very known spot, that spot that tends to flood, did flood last night, and I believe it is still flooding this morning. The creek, though, has crested. Behind the cold front, we're seeing drier conditions settle in. Drier conditions will continue to settle in, and then as we head into Monday, a ridge will begin to build, and we'll begin to see warm air continue to work northward. Warm air builds northward all the way through Wednesday, and we're looking at temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday low to mid 60s. By the time we get into Thursday, though, back to March, all the way down to the upper 30s. A big cold front takes us from Wednesday's high in the mid 60s all the way down into the upper 30s. Today's skycast showing cloudy skies for this morning, but as we head into the mid-afternoon, they begin to decrease, and we head into this evening. We finish the day with some sunny skies. Clear skies overnight tonight and cool, lows in the mid-30s. Your Monday, sunny and warm. Temperatures up into the mid-60s. An absolutely beautiful day ahead to start the week. A look at the 7-day forecast. Simply stellar weather to begin the week. Fantastic conditions Monday and Tuesday. As we head towards the back half of the week, we head back towards March. Some showers on Wednesday, but with warm temperatures. That's not the case Thursday and Friday. Rain mixes with snow, unfortunately. Which founding father is loosely associated with daylight saving?
We're
He
gonna
didn't
go
come up
with-
with it, but he made a joke about the idea of it in an essay in 1794.
Oh, I read that essay. Just kidding. But let's go with B, Ben Franklin.
You got it. You got it.
Sounded right.
Yeah, so he made a joke that, hey, maybe we would burn less candles if we moved the clocks. And then 100 years later, someone was like, we could actually move the clocks.
How about that?
Yeah.
Your words matter. They're
It's
brought
funny.
back years and years
Yep.
later. Thank you so much. And now, welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. Get you right over to the Weather Center with this spring-like warm-up. Meteorologist James DeFazio. Is there a flood risk? I'm seeing behind you, that water is rising quite close to the
There's
bridge.
an ice jam risk. We have to
Okay.
keep an eye out for ice jams. If you see an ice jam on any creek or river, you can report that to the National Weather Service or to us at weather@wktv.com, and we get that information relayed right away. There's not too much of a flood risk anymore. We were monitoring stream and creek levels overnight, but rain has come to an end. Drier conditions are settling in. We only had one waterway exceed its banks. That was the Oriskany Creek in Kirkland, the one known spot that is known to flood. Dry weather has settled in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. It's dry at Griffiths Rome, 42 with cloudy skies, a tad breezy with an 18-mile-per-hour breeze out of the west. After areas of patchy fog were around overnight and this morning, things are beginning to clear now on the visibility tracker. Temperatures are in the low 40s right now, but as the day progresses, we will warm up. We're going to climb up into the upper 40s. Clouds decrease throughout the afternoon and the sun comes out. We're going to be tracking beautiful weather for the beginning of the start of your next week. We're going to break down just how warm it's going to get as we head into next week. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Now taking a look at headlines around America.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. We're tracking calmer conditions for the remainder of the weekend. After plenty of showers yesterday, we had showers in the morning, a dry period during the middle portions of the day, and then plenty of heavy rain last night. We're not going to be seeing any of that today. Drier conditions are settling in. Take a look at downtown Utica, where it's mostly cloudy to begin this morning, but it's not going to stay that way. Clouds are going to decrease during the early to mid-afternoon. It's a mostly cloudy through the morning and relatively cloudy day, but we will see some breaks of sun before the day is over. Let's take a look at what we're tracking. It's going to be slightly cooler today, but entirely dry. Near record warmth arrives for early next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be near record numbers for warmth. And March-like weather returns by the end of next week. We're going to go back towards the 30s and possibly even eventually towards the 20s as we head into next week, the following week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry. That will stay that way through the day today and through the next couple of days. Dry weather expected until Wednesday. 42 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome. And it's breezy, a breeze at 18 miles per hour out of the west, making it feel cooler than it actually is. Sunset tonight, 7:01 p.m. thanks to the time change. Temperatures around the state are in the low 40s. We are going to climb up into the upper 40s today. Highs around 49 degrees later this afternoon. We continue to monitor area streams, creeks, and rivers as we're continuing to track that heavy rain from last night. We're not seeing any issues on any of our local waterways, the lone exception being the Oriskany Creek in Kirkland. That did flood last night. It has since crested. I'm not sure if it is continuing to flood at this time. This cold front has pushed through, and we're seeing drier air billow in behind that. Thanks to this ridge that is working in, we're going to see warm air continue to build in as the week progresses. As we head towards the middle portions of the week, that ridge just continues to build, and we end up in the mid-60s Tuesday and Wednesday, but it does not last. By Thursday, we're down into the upper 30s. Taking a look at the skycast for today, we clear out during the second half of the day. After 3:30 p.m., we get to see some breaks of sun. Temperatures climb into the upper 40s, and then calmer conditions settle in for the overnight. Clear and cool overnight tonight, lows around 35 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast. A beautiful start to the upcoming week. Simply fantastic weather, low to mid-60s with sunshine. It's warm still Wednesday, but it's going to be rainy. And then as we head into Thursday and Friday, we head back towards March-like weather. Upper 30s to low 40s for highs with a mix of rain and snow. And Katrina, I think you might get this one.
I don't know. This is, I don't think it's a hurricane because there's lots of songs about hurricanes. So it can be.
That's good. Smart. That was smart.
And I feel like nor'easter is a newer term.
Smart.
Right? So we're going to go with freezing rain or tornado. Oh, I have to pick one?
I got you.
Thank you.
It's a tornado. So until 1950, the United States government literally did not allow meteorologists or forecasters to say the word tornado. They thought it would induce panic and that we couldn't predict them accurately enough. And then after 1950, they changed their minds.
So pretend it doesn't exist.
We just would have to use words like severe local storm.
And now we have warning systems and we acknowledge that they actually happen.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's a lot safer.
Yes.
Thank you so much, James. Well,
meteorologist James DeFazio in the Weather Center. And I mean, I wouldn't say we've completely dodged a bullet in terms of flooding. We still got some ice jam potential to worry about?
Ice jam potential to worry about as temperatures rise this week, especially from tributaries off of the Tug Hill Plateau as well as out of the Adirondack Park. But the other thing I want to make you aware of is that the Mohawk River hasn't crested yet. The Mohawk River is still rising and it's approaching flood stage. We're seeing minor flooding on Mohawk Street in Whitesboro from the Mohawk River. I got an email just a short while ago. Just want to pass that along as well, that we could see a flood warning issued for the Mohawk River. Downtown Utica, calm and mild this evening, comfortable conditions, quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and dry weather continues until late in the day on Tuesday. 32 degrees with clear skies, light breeze at just 3 miles per hour. We have 2 flood warnings at this time, one for the Oriskany Creek in Kirkland and Oriskany, the other one for the Canajoharie Creek in Canajoharie. Both of these are supposed to expire tomorrow morning as water levels on creeks and streams begin to drop, but those river levels continue to rise. Tonight, lows are going to be around 30 degrees with completely clear skies overnight. Coming up, we'll take a look at the entirety of your week forecast, your week ahead's forecast. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. SUNY
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday evening. It was a beautiful day across Central New York. The sun came out this afternoon. It warmed up the early evening. Temperatures climbed into the upper 40s to low 50s. We saw plenty more snow melt, and this beautiful weather continues into the beginning of our work week. Take a look at downtown Utica, where temperatures have gotten chilly. Skies are completely clear, and that's allowing temperatures to free fall. We're down into the lower 40s in downtown Utica, in the lower 30s at Griffiths and Rome. We're tracking beautiful weather to continue into the start of our work week. Near record warmth. We're going to be close to record highs on Tuesday and on Wednesday, with temperatures in the low to mid 60s. And then March-like weather, highs only in the 30s, make its return on Thursday. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry, and it is going to stay that way through the day, through the night tonight, through the day tomorrow and through the majority of Tuesday. Overnight, Tuesday night into Wednesday, our next system arrives. Down to 32 degrees at Griffiths and Rome with clear skies. Clear skies and calm winds allowing for these temperatures to fall rather quickly tonight. 2 flood warnings to make you aware of. We have the Oriskany Creek in Kirkland and Oriskany flooding, as well as the Canajoharie Creek in Canajoharie. Both of these expire right around midday tomorrow. We'll continue to track all rivers, creeks, and streams. And the one river that we are keeping an eye on now is the Mohawk River. The Mohawk River is rising rather quickly as a result of all of these waterways emptying into it. We're also keeping an eye on the West Canada Creek. If you happen to see an ice jam, you can report that to us at weather@wktv.com or directly to the National Weather Service. That would be most likely to occur on the West Canada Creek or off of the southern portions of the Tug Hill Plateau. Behind the cold front, drier weather settled in, and we're watching high pressure build in from the south. We're going to have a southerly breeze Monday, and it's going to bring in warm air. Warm air settles in for the entirety of Monday and for the entirety of Tuesday and for the majority of Wednesday. Our next weather maker arrives overnight, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Possibly some isolated thunderstorms early Wednesday morning. Temperature trend, we're in the low to mid 60s Monday and Tuesday. Just simply beautiful weather Monday and Tuesday. 66 on Wednesday, but it comes with rainfall. And then that cold front Wednesday evening into Thursday morning keeps temperatures on Thursday only in the mid 30s. A 30-degree drop in temperature from Wednesday to Thursday. It's going to be a big change. It's going to take us from spring-like weather back towards wintry-like weather. Tonight, clear skies continue, and that allows temperatures to fall into the upper 20s across the North Country, the 30s across Utica and Rome. Tomorrow, clear skies and sunny skies allow for temperatures to climb easily up into the 60s by midday. We end up in the mid-60s for highs. Clear skies continue into Tuesday evening, and lows tomorrow night only in the upper 30s. And clear skies Tuesday again allow us to warm right up into the 60s. This evening, we saw temperatures 45 to 50 with sunny and clear skies. Tonight, lows are going to be around 30 degrees, and they are going to occur just before daybreak. A look at your 7-day forecast. We're tracking spring to begin the week. And then, unfortunately, on Thursday, we make our return to winter. A rain-snow mix on Thursday, eventually changes over to snow on Friday. A little bit of snowfall Friday night into Saturday. Another system, a mix of rain and snow on Sunday.